Okay, so when you read through all the information here, it's important to spot this line here where it says Lech had it says £250, but the key word here is he only had £250 to spend on buying zloty. So you'll see where that sort of is important now in a minute. So we've got that exchange rate there. Every pound is worth 4.37 zloty. Well, he's got £250, so it'd be 250 times 4.37. So if I do that, it comes out to be 1,092.5 zloty. Okay, but we're not done, and you wouldn't expect to be finished here for all of these marks. Okay. On the next line here, it says, unfortunately, the money exchange shop only had 50 zloty notes. Okay, so when you look at this here, there's no way they can pay him this amount of zloty here because you've got 1,092.5. Now the 92.5 is an issue, isn't it? Because they only got 50 notes, so they haven't got the coins and they can't go up to 90. So you've got to decide here whether how you're going to go about this, because you can't have that amount of money, but we could round it. Okay, there's two ways we can go. We could either round it up or down. So if I rounded it up, he'd be given 1,100. So they can do that with 50 zloty notes, or we round it down, it'd be 1,050. Okay, now which one you pick depends on whether you get the marks or not, right? One of them is right, one of them is wrong. And going back to this here, Lech only had £250. That's the key there, where it says only. Now, if we round it up, that means he's going to have to pay a bit more, yeah, because £250 gives him 1,092.5 zloty. If he wants, if he's going to get more zloty, slightly more, it's going to cost him slightly more than £250, which we can't do because he's only got £250. So we need to round down. Okay, so we could say, look, zloty can be given 1,050 zloty. Okay, for the money that he's got, essentially, because he's only got £250. Now, it does say how much did Lech play for the zloty. Well, of course, if he's having 1,050 zloty, he's not going to be paying £250, isn't he? He's going to be paying slightly less, because £250 should give him that. He's going to pay slightly less to get this. So all you've got to do then is take the 1,050 and divide it then by the exchange rate, 4.37, to see what he gets. Or to see how much it cost in pounds. So when I do that there, it comes out to be £240.27. So it says then in part B, while in Poland, Lech spent 340.40 zloty. On returning to Wales from his holiday, Lech changed his zloty back to pounds. So again, we've got this unfortunate thing again. Exchange shop would only buy back a whole number of zloty. And we've got our exchange rate. Calculate how much Lech received back from the exchange shop. So let's just go through all of this process now. So it says while he was away, that's how much he spent. So then what he's got left over, well, we've got to go back to question 1 here. And remember that he's given, he's bought 1,050 zloty, yeah? So we've just got to take that away, haven't we? What he spent. And we've got 709.60 zloty left over. So he goes to the exchange shop. But what does this say? The exchange shop would only buy back a whole number of zloty. So a whole number of zloty, but that means there'll be the 709 zloty. This 60, whatever it is, whatever it's called, whether it's 60 pence or whatever, they won't accept. So we kind of going to get rid of that. So he'll exchange 709 zloty using that exchange rate there. Okay, so 4.43's zloty is a pound, so we need to see how many 4.43's are in here. So we divide 709 by 4.43. And we get £160, and well, we're going to round that up to 5, aren't we? Because it does say that to the nearest penny, yeah? So what that means, the nearest penny, is you just got to chop off the 2 decimal places, and because there's a 5 there, we're going to round that up to a 5. So it'll be £160 and 5 pence.